I'm Jill Davie from the Vista, and today I'm going to show you how to make my drop the beet chips. I came up with this recipe because, you know, during beet season, we have so many beet greens, it's ridiculous. And, you know, oftentimes you saute them, but you can only saute and use so many beet greens. And then I started thinking, why don't we fry them and make them into chips and use all of it and make it something, you know, a little bit more fun, a little more, you know, bar snacky and more addictive, because we had so many, we really needed someone to be addicted to them. And now we need more greens than we do beets. So the way I make my beet chips is I start by, well, going to the farmer's market and procuring nothing but the best organically grown beets. And what I do then is I wash them because they're really grown in very sandy soil. And then I wash them off, and then I will separate the root from the greens. And by washing the greens, I then pull them and separate them from their stem. And then with the root, which being the beet part, I will juice in my juicer. And then what I do with the juice is I use it in a tempura batter. And that turns the tempura batter really bright pink, which make them all the more fun. And the best part about that also is that in this recipe, I actually use all parts of the beet. So there's like zero waste, outside of maybe a little bit of the stem, which I guess I could juice as well. But so then with the beet tops, what I do is I take the tempura batter, which I have a little bit of tempura flour, which I actually purchased, the flour pre-made, which has like baking soda, baking powder, I believe, and some leavening agent. But I add beer, and then I add the beet juice. So then I take the beet tops and I coat them really nicely and thoroughly in the tempura batter, and then I fry them. And you always want to fry them around between 320 and 340 degrees. Otherwise, what ends up happening is that you lose the vibrant color of the beet juice, and you end up kind of burning the beets rather than slow cooking them. So 320 to 340 is your success in temperature when you're frying your beet chips. And then what I do is I take them off, I put them out on some paper towels to remove any excess grease, and then I top them off with some togarashi, which is a Japanese spice powder. It's a blend of many things. And then I serve them with my sauce lemonade, which is a recipe that I came up with because I worked with Sunkist years ago. So it's a kind of spin-off, fun, whimsical approach to hollandaise, which has no butter in it, but it does have cream. And I guess also the fun thing about the drop the beet chips is not that they have an extra beet in them, but I think they really speak true to my personality and how I'm always trying to be whimsical and have fun with food, and, you know, using natural, vibrant colors, and, you know, taking a fun, you know, simple but very whimsical approach to cooking is that's where I have the most fun.